AI, friend or foe? Artificial intelligence, it's everywhere. It's changing our lives. From self-driving cars to personalized recommendations, AI promises a brighter future. But there's a hidden cost. A cost to our planet. AI needs power, lots of power. And where does that power come from? Often it's fossil fuels. Burning coal and oil releases harmful gases into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat, warming our planet. A warmer planet means hotter, drier weather, perfect conditions for wildfires. Yes, you heard that right. AI, the technology of the future, is indirectly fueling the fires raging across our planet. We need to ask ourselves, is AI a friend or a foe? Power-hungry AI, a recipe for disaster? AI runs on data centers. These vast server farms are the engines of the digital age, but they're also energy hogs. Think about it. Millions of computers, running 24/7, crunching data, training algorithms. It takes a colossal amount of energy to keep these systems online. According to the International Energy Agency, data centers consumed approximately 460 terawatt-hours of electricity in 2022, enough to power 44 million US homes. And this could more than double to over 1,000 terawatt-hours by 2026, equivalent to nearly 95 million homes. And that energy often comes from fossil fuels. Coal-fired power plants release carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases act like a blanket, trapping heat and warming the planet. The more AI we use, the more data centers we build, the more fossil fuels we burn. It's a vicious cycle, and it's pushing our planet to the brink. Data centers, thirsty beasts in a thirsty world. In our increasingly digital world, data centers have become the backbone of our online existence. They store, process, and manage the vast amounts of data we generate every day. Not only are data centers energy-intensive, they're also incredibly thirsty. These facilities consume vast amounts of electricity to keep the servers running smoothly and efficiently. According to Lawfare Media, given that the total US data center capacity exceeds 40,000 megawatts, the aggregate water consumption would be over 1 trillion liters per year, equivalent to the annual water usage of over 2 million US households. Why? Because all those computers generate a lot of heat. The more data processed, the hotter the servers get, creating a need for effective cooling solutions. And that heat needs to be managed. Enter water. Water-based cooling systems are one of the most effective ways to keep temperatures down in these massive data centers. Vast quantities of water are used to cool down data centers. This water circulates through the cooling systems, absorbing the heat and carrying it away. This water is often drawn from rivers, lakes, and aquifers, which are natural sources that many communities rely on for their daily needs, putting a strain on already scarce resources. As these water sources are depleted, the impact on local ecosystems and human populations can be devastating. In many parts of the world, water is already a precious commodity. People struggle to access clean water for drinking, agriculture, and sanitation. Droughts are becoming more frequent and severe. Climate change is exacerbating these conditions, making water scarcity an even more pressing issue. And yet, we're building more and more data centers, expanding our digital infrastructure without fully considering the environmental cost. Sucking up water like there's no tomorrow. The demand for data and the subsequent need for cooling is only going to increase. It's a recipe for disaster. If we don't address this issue, we could face severe environmental and societal consequences. We can't keep ignoring the thirst of our digital age. It's time to find sustainable solutions to balance our technological advancements with the health of our planet. Land grab making space for the digital age. Data centers don't just appear out of thin air. They require vast amounts of land. Forests are cleared, wetlands are filled, and ecosystems are disrupted to make way for these digital behemoths. The construction of data centers also requires huge amounts of concrete and steel. These materials have a significant carbon footprint, further contributing to climate change. And it's not just the data centers themselves. We also need to consider the infrastructure that supports them. Power lines, roads, and pipelines all have an environmental impact. The digital age is literally reshaping our planet, and not always for the better.
Check one, check two, check.
Who's responsible? A question of stewardship. So, who's responsible for addressing these challenges? Is it the corporations, the governments, or us, the everyday users? It's easy to point fingers and blame others for the environmental issues we face. But the truth is, we all have a role to play in this complex puzzle. Each of us, from individuals to large organizations, has a part to contribute. AI companies, for instance, have a significant responsibility. They need to develop more energy-efficient technologies that reduce the carbon footprint of their operations. Additionally, they should power their data centers with renewable energy sources like solar and wind to minimize environmental impact. Transparency is also crucial. Companies need to be more open about their environmental impact, sharing data and progress with the public. Governments, on the other hand, have the power to regulate the industry. They can set stringent standards for energy efficiency and water use. By setting these standards, they ensure that companies adhere to practices that are beneficial for the environment. Moreover, governments should invest in research and development of sustainable technologies, paving the way for a greener future. And what about us, the users of AI? We are not exempt from this responsibility. As consumers, we need to be informed and make conscious choices. We should ask questions about the environmental impact of the products and services we use. It's a shared responsibility that requires collective effort. By being proactive, we can drive change and hold companies accountable. We're all in this together, and only through collaboration can we create a sustainable future for generations to come. AI can be a powerful tool for solving the world's most pressing problems, including climate change. Together, we can create a sustainable and equitable future. The future of AI, a burning question. The future of AI is inextricably linked to the future of our planet. If we want to reap the benefits of this transformative technology, we need to address its unintended consequences. The question is, will we act in time? The answer, my friends, is blowing in the wind. It's up to us to change its course. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more great content like this.